How can Earth's plates move? The plates move from the lithospheric plate line on top of the mantle, allowing them to move approximately 1 to 10 centimeters each and every year. Convection currents allows them to rise and spread out beneath the lithosphere, causing some of our natural disasters such as tsunamis, earthquakes, and volcanoes. One of the well-known natural disasters is an earthquake, which usually occurs at a fault line. A fault line is a break in the Earth's crust where slabs of rock can pass one another. There are 3 different types of boundaries that are created when the plates are shifted within the fault lines. The first one is what we call a transform boundary. A transform boundary is a plate boundary where 2 plates move past one another in opposite directions. So take, for example, these airheads. So these would be 2 examples of slabs of rock. And for a transform boundary, basically they slip past one another. So they slip past one another. And you can see, obviously, I picked airheads because they don't always stay horizontal. And that's pretty similar to the molten material rock in the center of the Earth as they transform past one another in opposite directions. So that's a transform boundary. The other type of boundary is a divergent plate boundary where the 2 plates move away from one another. So they may be connected in a similar fashion, and what they do is they slowly separate from one another, creating a break within the Earth's crust. Most earthquakes occur because of a divergent boundary where the plates pass apart from one another. A convergent boundary is a plate boundary where the 2 plates move towards one another. So basically in this simulation, you will notice that the airheads or the plates actually start to connect with one another, and as you can see, it causes uplift. These uplifts can create new mountains, volcanoes, or even islands. So once again, a convergent boundary, if we take a look at that again, is a plate boundary where 2 plates move towards one another and cause usually an uplift, creating either a new landform, mountain, volcano, or an island. So that takes you through just a visualization of the 3 different types of boundaries that we can see at a fault line.